Hello and welcome back to Mythic Ocean. We left off last time right before talking to Alethea, and the goal for now is to indulge Alethea as much as possible in her research and not care about other people, not get help from other people. Who knows, maybe she won't even get the whole assistant fable where it's like, oh, you can choose either Ketri or Amar to help her out in her menial tasks or whatever. Maybe that won't even happen, because I'll be like, just do them yourself, it's better, you'll get it done more efficiently, or something. I don't know, maybe you have to do that. We'll see. I also realized that the crown is not created now, because I loaded with the whole Ketri fable, saving and loading and getting all spun around. I never ended up making the bronze crown like I did, just on an impulse before, and I think that's good, because I actually do want to keep all of the pages if I can for the end, if I actually do want to, like, give them all to Gnosis, or make the gold crown and give to Gnosis or something, because sure, we've seen Gnosis' ending, and I'm kind of thinking that there's probably not more than one ending for Gnosis, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't different outcomes of that ending. Gnosis failed because everyone went against him, and once again, I have to thank you for the comments. Had another great discussion about this, and I hadn't considered this really, but Gnosis failed because everyone was against Gnosis, but in this run, where everyone is indulged, Lutra is probably going to be against Gnosis still, but maybe the other three won't be. Maybe Ketri will be... it was brought up that their achievement for the other ending is called, like, Storm of Despair, or something like that, which might be like Ketri, they become so, like, self-absorbed and just frustrated with the world and with everything and how unfair everything is and all that stuff that they just, like, don't care about anything anymore and they just want, like, everything to fucking die. Who cares? What's the point? And then maybe they won't actually care to stop Gnosis or any other god in doing what they want in their, like, bad ending. And then Amar obviously is just gonna hide out and not bother, like, standing up. And then Alethea might just be like, if we get rid of her human aspect of, like, morals and treating other life forms with respect, maybe she'll just be along for the ride with Gnosis. Like, yeah, this is fine, he's doing it for, like, science and the betterment of everything and trying to find a way to break the cycle. I can get behind that, this is good research or whatever. We'll have to see. But those were some very interesting observations, so that's what we're doing now. I'm glad I don't have the crown. We'll probably check out Gnosis with the help of backups and stuff at the end, and make backups, like, before I give Gnosis any pages for saving the breach, but I probably won't save the breach fish in this one, because I'll have Alethea do it herself, but yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of interesting twists and turns this could take, so let's talk to Alethea. And let's indulge her. Goodness, I haven't even introduced myself yet. I don't really need to read this. Here we go. Yeah, I said this one and she was like, fuck you, let's just do that again. Well then, is that some kind of joke? Yeah? Okay, well, she didn't actually get upset. Maybe that makes some kind of difference, but it didn't show that it made any difference, so I'm not gonna say that this time. I'm still trying to figure that out. Ah, the process of self-discovery never ends, does it? Wait, did you mean that literally? You really have no idea who you are? Pretty much. I've got a few leads, but I'm still piecing them together. It's true, no idea if I'll ever know either. I mean, going this angle, surely she likes that more, because she's like, oh, you also are trying to figure out stuff logically and with research and evidence and stuff, but maybe we'll test some stuff here and load checkpoints, so let's say it's true, no idea if I'll ever know either. That sounds difficult. No wonder you're feeling uncertain. This station I built, the work I do here, these things anchor me and remind me who I am. Without them, I'm not sure what I do. Don't give up hope though, sometimes I find solutions to problems I forgot I even had. You said you wanted to know more about the lab, correct? Might I ask why you're interested? So this is also interesting then. because I said, oh, this lab is so cool, I want to know more about it. If I just said the other thing, which I'll probably say if I do the asshole run at some point, then she might say something different here, which would be nice to see, though it's probably just like a line change or something. This place is totally unique. I want to know more about who made it. I was hoping I might learn something here about myself or the ocean. I'm gonna just like... I just want to test some stuff out, so I'm not gonna pick the choices that I think I should pick. Just once, and we'll just see what we get. I was hoping I might learn something. That makes sense. If I were you, I'd be seeking the same things. As it happens, I've been trying to unravel the mysteries of our world for a long time. I don't have any clear answers yet, but I've discovered a lot along the way. Good thing it's all about the journey, rather than the destination, Well, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have about the lab. Anything I can illuminate for you? Okay, yeah, let's just keep going for now, and then I'll just load. So, let's start with, how did you build this place? And I don't really need to read this until there's, like, a choice, yeah? And yeah, I mean, here, if I just say that's impressive, like, we already know I'm supposed to say, like, ask all the questions because that's what she likes, but let's just say that. Maybe you're thinking, how does the fabricator function? What's it like to use it? Wouldn't you like to hear more? Maybe another time. Alright, shall we discuss something else then? How'd you build this place? Okay, so you can't not complete that. She won't be, like, upset that, oh, you don't even want to know. So, yeah, let's say that first, and then, sure, tell me more. Yeah. How'd you create something like that? That's incredible, I've never heard of anything like it. Okay. Tell me about the fabricator again. Yeah, so that's that. Telling me about the huge telescope. I see, sounds interesting. Perhaps you're wondering how I can see what's on the ocean floor. Isn't it true there's no light down there? This is weird. She's like, she just wants to brag about her inventions, so she's like putting questions in my mouth because I won't ask them myself. Because she really wants to just like flaunt her tech and research and whatever. I could explain further if you like. Maybe another time. And then this one. Thanks for the explanation. Ah, but then you might consider, how does all this work in the mid-seas where there's little natural sunlight? Would you like to know? No. And then, tell me about your research. I'd be glad to. Not long ago, blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Let's just skip ahead. I can help. Oh, okay, so you have to do this. Wait, all three of them? That was Catcher and Esty, right? Yeah, okay. They just count them as three, because they are three people. They haven't bothered to show up. I'll have to think about it. That's fair. Let me know if you change your mind then. Will do. How can I help with your lab work again? I'd be happy if you spoke with either Amar or Catcher and Esty to see if they'll assist with my current project. Doesn't matter who, it's a very simple task. So, in this one, obviously, I did Catcher and Esty last time, I should do Amar now, right? But I kind of want to do Catcher and Esty again because they're fucking assholes right now. So, if they help out Alethea, they won't be as interested, maybe. And maybe they'll, like, fuck stuff up, like they threw rocks at Lutra and stuff. Maybe they'll tamper with things and the, like, heat-generating thing, like, whatever. Esty was, like, really fascinated by that, and previously they were, like, patient enough, and she showed them how to use it and stuff like that, and they were happy with that. But maybe now they'll be like, I want to use this, and just, like, burn something or destroy something or ruin the tests, and she might get upset. But if I do Amar, I mean, sure, Amar might be different too from what Amar would have been last time, but we don't know that, so I'm more interested in seeing Catcher and Esty now, and then maybe load and check out Amar. Or maybe I should do it the opposite way, like check Amar first to see what happens, and then load to do Catcher and Esty. Oh boy, as I said, I'm probably not going to test out every possibility of the fables, but I'm still too curious to let everything here just slip and just go with it. So, I don't know, we'll see a little bit. Yeah, lab work. And that's it. Alright, so now we'll just reload. This is fine. I can go from here. And I'm trying to figure that out. I'm still piecing them together. Fascinating. I'm trying to imagine what that would be like. The station I built. Okay, so that doesn't give her any brownie points, or give me any brownie points. This place is totally unique. There you go. Well, I certainly appreciate that. Yeah. And let's just go for research right away. I can help. I know them. And I'll do it. Excellent. Very much appreciated. Once you're able to convince someone, send them directly here. They'll know where to find me. And then talk about other stuff. Let's talk about the Moss Pod. Lutra's there. He's harmless, but he won't be happy about it. But we're gonna tell Alethea to, like, not even care for Lutra. Just like, yeah, whatever, you made a mistake, it's fine. And then Lutra will... I don't even know. We'll see what we choose there as well. Glowing sheet. Tell me more! That's amazing! And the telescope. How can you see that? Okay, so actually asking doesn't make any difference. As long as you, like, complete it, you get the brownie points. So in the asshole run, I would not want to do this. I would just, like, leave them. But yeah, there we go. So that's all I want to do here. So that's fine. Now... yeah, I guess at this point I should really save in that case. Save a backup of this and load after I've done this. So I'll do that. I'll just be 1 second. I teleported back to Alethea before I saved the backup, just to, like, confirm that it's saved. And where is Alethea? Can you not find her? Once you've told her... oh, right, yeah, she went to the Moss Cavern, of course. Oh. That's kind of an issue, because I wanted to do the, lab portion first, and now I won't be able to do that, I don't think. I guess we'll test that out. So, I want to go to Amar first then. I've changed my mind. I want to see what Amar's version of that is first, and then we load and do Keternesti, because maybe Keternestis will be very interesting and indulge either one of them further. Like, Keternesti will think, oh, it's so stupid how, you know, she didn't let us play with whatever, or I don't even know what's gonna happen. And then Alethea might be like, oh, this just set me back. I shouldn't even have asked for help, I should do it myself. So we'll see. I might want to keep that, but let's check in with Amar, first of all. Hello, Amar. Yeah, you said you knew Alethea, right? She's looking for some help around the lab. Oh, yeah, of course. She's always super busy. Doesn't surprise me she'd be looking for volunteers. I was thinking you'd be a good candidate to help her out. Me? Seriously? What does she need help with anyway? She wants you to help her analyze some samples of a material she found. Huh, that's not really my specialty, friend. What about you? You're probably better with this stuff than me. I don't know the first thing about all those crazy gadgets of hers. Oh. Alethea... oh, no, I guess... okay, we can't... I would have liked to say, yeah, sure, I'll do it instead, but that's not gonna work. Wouldn't it be fun to learn about the lab? I'm sure Alethea will show you the ropes. Alethea told me you owed her some favors, that's why she wants your help. Let's say the fun one first, and see what Amar's reaction to that is. Well, to be honest, Alethea's lab is not my kind of place. The water's so dark and cold out there, and I don't like being near all that weird shiny stuff. It'll be an adventure. Think about the stories you'll be able to share when you get back. Alethea told me you owed her some favors. Alright, don't worry about it then. Want to talk about something else. Okay, I have to test this, and then go to Catcher Nesty and be like, oh, I guess you don't want to do it either. Fine, I'll just tell her no one wants to do it. But I don't think that's gonna work. I'm assuming you have to pester one of them into doing it, so we'll just see. Sure thing. What do you think about helping Alethea? Yeah, so that's the same again. And I mean, what about this one? Because it doesn't feel like Amar would actually think this now. So maybe this actually will still be like, no, friend, I don't want to do that. So yeah, let's say this one first. Yeah, you do have a point there, friend. There's a major lack of good stories about the mid-seas around here for whatever reason. And well, I'm just now remembering I owe Alethea a couple favors anyway. Alright, you got me. I'll go on my adventure, and we can talk about it when I get back. Sounds good, Amar, but that didn't actually change Amar's perspective in any way. Huh. But I'm just gonna not do this for now. Wouldn't it be fun? Don't worry about it. And then we'll just go to Catcher Nesty, check in with them. Do you remember Alethea? She's doing some experiments. Oh, why us? Alethea asked for you two by name, actually. I was impressed. That's cool. What does she want us to do? Analyze samples? Doesn't sound like fun to me. Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of boring stuff Alethea doesn't want to do herself, isn't it? No way, think of all the fun equipment. Let's say that. Sure, there's cool stuff, but it's not like we'll get to use any of it. Yeah, she wouldn't let us touch anything last time. It was really lame. Is this the same as last time? I can't remember. Alright, don't worry about it then. Okay, but yeah, I don't think we can actually... We can't tell all of them that they don't have to do it. We have to force one of them. And yeah, Alethea is still gone, so I kind of have to go do the Lutra fable before I can, like, check in with her again. So I guess we'll go do that too. Here we are. And everyone's upset. Hi, Alethea. This place is incredible. Can't wait to study these samples. No time to talk. Sup, Lutra? Oh god, I can't fit in the hole! What's wrong? I'm here. Strange new one. And yeah, I'm not gonna say like, oh, she's a good person. She's not here to hurt anyone. I'm just gonna say, the device-using one said she only wants to take a few things to learn about them. Familiar one believes words of device-using one? I'm not sure yet. Why? This one also lacks certainty. After taking things, device-using one approached this one. Device-using one used strange machine. This one could not move. I was not asked first. Did you say anything? No, nothing to say. And yeah, here's, again, like, I pushed Lutra to, like, go out and talk to Alethea itself, which might be why Lutra goes into the kelp forest and stuff. If you're like, I'll talk to her and deal with this, then... Oh man, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll pick this one for now, just to test it out. The device-using one made a mistake. She didn't mean any harm, and you don't have to worry. These words, not enough for this one. What way does familiar one know truth of device... What? Of device-using one? Maybe device-using one not what familiar one believes. This one stays in pod until device-using one gone. I don't know if it's saved there. Maybe it's saved? No time to talk. Because, I mean, I guess I do, like, this... Both it made Lutra dislike me more, which I don't want right now, but also just it makes Lutra less inclined to go out and talk to people and be outgoing and eat stuff and whatever, which is not what I want right now, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with what I did last time for this one. And yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'll say this, and I'm not sure yet. And then we'll see if Lutra even wants to talk to her. I could say this one too, just to check what Lutra says about this. I'll talk to the device-using one about this and make sure it doesn't happen again. I'm just gonna test that just to see what he says. Agreement. Thankfulness. Maybe device-using one, not what familiar one believes. Familiar one should use carefulness. Okay, well that's just like... Lutra likes it, but it doesn't make Lutra do anything. Alright. Would you be up for that? Considers. Will this one have safety? Will device-using one try harming? Like two that are one? Oh god, yeah, that's different. Does certainty exist that device-using one listens? I'll go over to the device-using one first, and you can follow me. I'll make sure you stay safe. Maybe I should talk to the device-using one instead. I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna do this. Acceptance. This one takes a risk. Familiar one ensures safety. Come on, Lutra. Guess I have to actually go near Alethea. Yeah, there we go. This one feels like device-using one listened. Maybe understanding. Okay. My word. I've made an unfortunate mistake. That's alright. I'm glad you understand. But do I actually want this? Oh man. It's really hard to know. I'm kind of tempted to see what happens if I just tell her, like, what conversation do you have then? Yeah, she just leaves. Let me just try this once. Yeah, it's... Oh, no! Ah, okay. Well, fine. I'll just deal with this. I'll go with this for now. I'm gonna load anyway, because I want to test Amar's Alethea story, so that's fine. Alright, let's talk to Alethea again. This is just going to be about Lutra, I imagine, not Ketrinesti and Amar. Yeah, okay. So now we just have to tell Amar to fucking get on with it. And I'm just going to say, you owe her favors. That's it. Not like, oh, it'll be fun. I'll say this one first, but then just... You owe her some favors. Oh, shit. Ah, right. Yeah, I get it now. Well, good thing you're here to lay down the law, huh? Nah, it's not like that, but if you did promise her your help, you should follow through, right? I know, friend, it's no good. I put it off for too long. I'll go and give Alethea a hand. Hopefully it'll be nice and easy. But I don't want that! I want people to like me! God damn it. So if I do say the fun thing, do we get, like, change in Amar? Think of all the stories. We don't get change. So maybe this is fine. Maybe I'll just go with this, because I do want them to like me. To be more, like, inclined to agree with stuff I want to say. Yeah. Let's just do this and check what this is like. Probably have to end it off fairly soon as well. Maybe I can complete this one. How'd the lab work go? Yeah, let's go for lab work right now. Frankly, it could have gone better. The first task was to compare the samples I've found recently to others I've collected. I needed my assistant to view them all under a microscope and note any differences. I explained all this to Amar, but they weren't very attentive. Once I went back to my own work, it wasn't long before I caught Amar losing focus, daydreaming, even dozing off. I decided to take over at that point, as I didn't trust them with the next task. This involved exposing the samples to various external influences, such as heat, cold, and electricity. But even when all I asked was for Amar to fetch me each tool as I needed it, they looked nervous and panicky. Oh god, poor Amar. Fragile things were nearly broken more than once. But it all got done eventually. Sorry to hear that, Alethea. It's not what I was expecting. No need to apologize. Wasn't your fault after all. Oh, and thank you for speaking with Amar. I appreciate the effort. If you want a job done well, nothing beats doing it yourself, I suppose. That's what I want, but maybe not at this cost. I'm assuming it will be similar if we do catch your Nesty in this timeline, which I'll try. No problem. Want to talk about something else? Yeah. Okay. I might just leave it off there then. So we've done this one. Let's just quickly check back in with Amar and see if we can talk to Amar about this thing, and Amar being like, this was terrible. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't the best, friend. I had no idea what was going on half the time. Alethea had me looking at so many tiny things that I lost track of them all. Then she wanted me to help out around a bunch of strange machines that looked possibly deadly. She kept asking me to pass her this thing or the other one, and I could barely keep up. I don't know if I was even much of a help in the end. Sorry about that. I didn't know much about Alethea's plans for you. Alethea told me you were falling asleep and not paying it much attention. Were you really giving it your all? We have to test that. Well, I mean, not really, I guess. But it wasn't my kind of job. She had me doing the wrong work out there. That's the management's fault, you know? Sounds like an excuse to me. You were supposed to repay Alethea for that favor. You should have tried harder, yeah? I mean, I'll probably want to say this one in the end if I stick with this, which I probably won't, but it's an excuse. Oh. Yeah, I could have put more into it, it's true. So that's a change for, like, the betterment of Amar. It's tough sometimes, friend. Alethea's world is weird and a bit scary for me. It's not always easy to stop myself from shutting down when I'm out of my element. I understand. Give it a better go next time then, alright? Will do. Although, there was something else on my mind I felt like you should hear. Oh. Okay, it's the fish thing, right? You know how Alethea wanted my help because she did me some favors before? Well, one reason I was, a little reluctant was because of something I saw once. What did you see? I was outside the lab, and I saw Alethea with a fish. Might have been someone from the area, I'm not sure. Alethea had some kind of device. Couldn't see it too well. Not that I would have known what it was anyway. She pointed it at the fish, and the fish just vanished. Haven't seen that fish anywhere since, ever again. It worries me, friend. I can't help wondering whether the fish was really on board with it. Whatever it was. That sounds pretty strange. Thanks for telling me. And there we go. But I'm not going to save this. I'm just going to reload checkpoint, and we'll just test some other things, and then load the backup, and test the Catch Your Nesty version of this before we move on. So, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!